Hi, I'm James Taylor with Bigfoot Lacrosse TV.
And I'm Aaron from University, going to be a junior academically and a sophomore athletically.
All right, Aaron, so you grew up here in the Portland metro area. You went to Lincoln High School. Tell me real quick about the process, about how you ended up getting to Drexel University, which is a Division I lacrosse program. A lot of kids in the area are real interested in being able to step up their game and elevate to that top-tier college lacrosse. What was the process like for you getting from Lincoln High School to Drexel?
It's definitely a long process. Definitely took a while. Just a lot of playing all year round, every league you can, indoor, outdoor, wherever you can go. Summer teams is a huge key thing. Going to East Coast, exposing yourself. Exposure is the number one thing you can do. California on the West Coast, and then all throughout the hotbeds, Baltimore, New York, wherever you can go, and pretty much just keeping at it, try and send emails to coaches. Just exposing yourself is pretty much the key.
I know a lot of young guys shoot a lot of video of themselves during game situations. They edit it up, they add some music. Did you do that process, or did you kind of just start going to some of these recruitment camps?
Recruitment camps first, but then I was told you should do that, and you should start early, like sophomore year, I've heard. And it's a difficult thing. I mean, it's kind of hard. Highlight reels don't do too much for coaches. They look at them, but it's more, if they see you in a game, they're going to respect it a little bit more. But you can catch their eye if you're a good athlete and have a game tape of you playing multiple sports, and obviously tearing it up on the field doesn't hurt.
So they're kind of looking for a little more than just highlights. They're looking for kind of your athleticism.
Yeah. And athleticism and game sense mostly. If you see the in-game situations, like hustle plays or just the way you sense the game, looking for feeds, all that kind of stuff.
So high IQ.
Yeah.
What were some of the camps that you went to? What was the most beneficial thing for you to do out here on the West Coast? Where did you go, and how did it work out?
Definitely the Adrenaline tournament down in California. That's where I met. I've been there going for 6 years since I was in like 5th or 6th grade, and each year more and more Division I coaches came out, and each year got more and more serious and more exposure, and you just learn more, and eventually just kind of took off from there. And then that was probably the best thing. And other than that, on the West Coast, Stars, I guess that was the first like bridge between East Coast and West Coast lacrosse. But that's about it.
Then you went back east and went to a few camps there. What camps did you attend that you felt were the most beneficial for you to attend?
I made some bad decisions as far as camps goes back east. The blue chip ones are a lot better, and what was it, top 205, those are the best ones. I went to like Top Star or something really bad. So everything else, blue chips, top 205, and mostly just tournaments back east. As long as you go, Stars took you to some, or what's that one called? Champ Camp. Those things, yeah. Email some coaches before you go, check it out, and then there's just those.
When did coaches start, getting a hold of you and, showing interest in having you come out and play for them?
Probably around junior year. They send you emails. If you go to one camp, you'll get at least 10 emails about like D3, D2, just telling you, hey, this is cool, check it out. And then as you go on, more tournaments, you can email coaches back, and then you can get more of a, contact, back and forth conversation with them about it.
So then as an Oregon player, how did you narrow down which university you wanted to attend and which program you wanted to play for? How did you make that huge decision?
Yeah, they didn't have much choice as far as that, because unexposed, I had to kind of go where I would be taken, and it was kind of like just do whatever I can to get to the school I want to go to, but like trying to go to those big lacrosse schools is they're all on the East Coast. I wanted to stay home, so Denver was a natural choice. I was committed there for a while, but then I applied to 5 other schools and just went with my fallback, which was Drexel after. When you decided to commit to Drexel, did you have a solid spot on the team? Was it did you have to do a tryout? Was it a walk-on? It was a last-minute thing. It was about I was already committed to Denver, rooming with Pat, and it was about a month before I was going to go there, and then he gave me a call and said, we have a spot. If you want to come out and play, it's not a walk-on spot. You're there. And I said, yeah, I'd rather take that than go walk on to Denver.
So a guaranteed spot was the way that you got to Drexel. So what's it like being at Drexel? What is your coaching staff like, and what was your first year experience like?
First year experience. Well, I mean, first year is in red shirt or first year is in.
First year is red shirt. So so your first year you red shirted.
Okay, that was totally different. Different coaching staff each year, so a little more intense with Bates and all those guys. It was just more. I can't even really explain it. Just really in your face. Just kind of. The whole lacrosse IQ thing was what took me over. The way they expected you to learn the game and kind of just threw you right in there, and just you got to learn offense and the way the game was played back there. So that was kind of the biggest thing, and just the level, like the speed of play, where the ball went, where to go, how to know, just read the game pretty much.
Did you feel like you were kind of behind in all the practices, that you were always playing catch up, or did you?
Yeah, mostly a little bit behind, a little bit, but. What I learned was that although I was behind, like lax IQ wise, I felt like if you wanted to do better there, if you want to better yourself, you can. And also athletically, I feel like they're not that far superior.
So then let's talk about your first year playing, which would be your sophomore year academically.
Yeah.
And you finally got to see the field, and you got to play in some Division I games.
Yeah,
what was that like for you?
It was really fun. It was awesome to come from on the sidelines, just to being I'm here on the sidelines, to being I'm actually get to go in it, and it's just like it's just more I don't know, just mentally preparing yourself for that. It's a big leap for me, at least mentally doing that, but it was fun. It was just cool to be going against like Virginia and the guys like Shermell and Norrell you see on TV and stuff, and yeah, they're really fast. But it just made you, I don't know, after the first couple of games you got over a hump and started to settle down and just play like you.
You've been playing quite a bit this summer. What teams have you been playing for this summer?
This summer, anything I can get, anything I can play for. So I mean, a lot of Bigfoot Lax teams and State Northwest. Is that Lax Northwest? Right. And so just pick up leagues, anything to. And
you've been doing some traveling. What tournaments have you been to?
Yeah, I've been to Vail.
What's like your most? What moment will you remember the most from this summer?
Oh, probably definitely being Vail so far. That was probably the scenery and just the fact of kind of being with, hanging out and playing lacrosse. Because I'm used to just like playing lacrosse, but when you're hanging out and playing, it's a lot more fun. A lot of really loose experience of kind of like laid back lacrosse was. That was my favorite.
Living the lifestyle.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
The lifestyle, exactly.
Just getting to hang out, relax, and do what you love.
Yeah, pretty much. That was it.
Couple quick personal questions. Right now, what do you have on your iPod that's in like constant rotation? Like what band or song?
Just got a new playlist tonight. So it was actually Drake, B.O.B. and like Wale. Someone made it for me, so I've been listening to it nonstop, and I'm enjoying it.
What's the last good book you read? Other than a textbook?
Yeah, that's been a while. It'll probably be Harry Potter, I'd have to say. I don't read books too much.
Yeah, school keeps you busy, and you get tired of reading anyway.
Yeah.
All right. So, what's your go-to movie like when you want to like relax and just watch something?
That's, I guess, Harold and Kumar right now. That's still
the original one or the second?
Original one. I have to say. But other than that, no, I've been really still watching some movies.
Classic. If you could have any job in the world, what job would it be?
Nike lacrosse rep. Or Nike anything. Nike something at Nike. I can't even decide what it is, but I want to be a Nike so bad.
So come back to Oregon and work for Nike.
Yeah, definitely. West Coast. Definitely. The best coast.
West Coast is the best coast. You're an Oregon player, and you've taken your game and you've elevated it to the top level of college lacrosse. What are some words of wisdom you could give some of the young guys out there to so they could elevate their game like you?
Yeah, definitely just stay dedicated. Stay dedicated, and if you really want it, you can get it. Just keep doing what you're doing, and just play lax. Enjoy it. Love it, and that's all you can really do.
All right, Aaron, thanks a lot. This is James Taylor again from Bigfoot Lacrosse TV. Thanks for tuning in.